Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. I'm going to get straight back into questing. I have to head back to where the tomb robbers are and hopefully unlock some mysteries there. So let's see what's going on. I also got to kill some bog lurkers, some worms, all sorts of goodies. So that's what I'm going to be working on, as always. Now this, you may have noticed, pop up in my chat from time to time. Messages such as these, and it will make sense eventually. Once I head into Annúminas, I'll kind of explain what's going on there. And where am I? I'm completely lost right now. That's okay. Let me head down here into those ruins. And I could probably kill a few of these along the way. But I think I'm not going to bother, because I think there's a good concentration of them down there. Certainly do need to kill some of these worms. Get that bad boy. Maybe a couple of those. God, those worms are slow. Come on, guys. So slow. Let me go ahead and kill that one right there. Nice. Maybe blast that one. Perfect. Need 3 more worms and then a bunch of the bog lurkers. Then let me grab one of these as well. Excellent. That is all. That is all the worms I needed. Do need some of these though. Not one of those little light things. They're annoying. There we go. Need 4 more. Not excited about having to hunt some of these down. But I gotta do what I gotta do. Oh, I just got rooted. It's really annoying. Oh, and I messed up my gambit too. That's even more annoying. Alright. 2 more. There's one. Then let me bring that one over too. Nice. Alright. So let me swim across and do some of these quests here. I think they're going to be here and then on the one on the opposite side. They're not on my quest tracker, that's alright. So let's see what lies in here in the loaded carts. And I am ambushed by tomb robbers. Let's bring them all out at once, shall we? Alright, let's kill them all. Excellent. Perfect. And I think that was it, right? Hold on, let me bring up my quests. I want to make sure. So I think that one's going to be on the other side. All the way through. It's kind of foggy, I like it. Probably in here. And let's see what's going on. An ancient tomb here. A tomb robber attempts to stop you. Bart Magit. I see the false orders worked. Too bad I didn't catch a ranger with them. Bartharsir has no wealth left. We've picked over and stripped the carcasses of the ruins. We've got someone else here. And there we go. Let's go turn in all these quests. So I guess they were just using the orders to bait in some foolish rangers, thinking that we're going to come here to discover either wealth or some history. That is certainly not the case. Back to the crossing, yet again. Alright.
Greetings.
So their leader attempted to ambush you. It appears like all this was just a ruse then. The robbers have been getting increasingly clever in their attempts to ambush us. Not clever enough to best you though. One day with the rest of Evendom, Bartharsir will see her glory restored. Alright, so that's that. These are extraordinary. They will need some cleaning and polish, but the workmanship is exquisite. These can teach us a lot about how to place intricate detail into rings and earrings.
What do you need?
These will do perfectly, just barely digested, and there is plenty here to make poultices for weeks. Thank you.
Greetings.
So there was nothing but dirt and rubble in the carts and an ambush awaiting those that sought them out. If the robbers are this devious here, I shudder to think what troubles will await us within the estates to the north. Alright, so looks like we're done here in the King's Crossing. Next up, I think we're ready to venture into the island of Tinnudir. So let me put those up on my tracker. And then we got that as well. I think we're good to go. And Glorfindel's company, I think we are ready to move on. It's a pretty nice site there. But we need to head north. So let's do just that. Pretty excited to be reaching the main area here of Evendom already. And then hopefully I can start working on the epic book and all that. So that should be fun. Yeah, I do have to follow the path here, or else I'm just going to fall off the cliff. You gotta go up before you can come down. Lots of ruins along the way, as you can see. Lots of tomb robbers. But we'll deal with them when we have to, as appropriate. As you can see, there's more of them. Actually, it looks like... Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, never mind. Let me keep going here. Look at that landscape. Look at all that there is left to explore. Still a lot of work to do here. And I think this is called the Four Kings Crossing, if I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken? I might be. I don't know why I pulled that out of my head. I don't know. So let's go this way towards the island of Tinnudir. Whoa, that tree looks horrible with the pixels. I don't know why it is that way. It's weird because I have all my settings set on maximum. But then I watch Lord of the Rings online videos from other people. And I don't know if it's just my mind playing tricks, but it seems like their quality looks better than mine. Even though I have all the settings maxed out. I don't know. If anybody knows or has an idea, let me know in the comments. Alright, so here we are at the island of Tinnudir. Getting a little laggy here, that's okay. Alright, sweet. So where shall we begin? I know where. First of all, by unlocking some of the stable checkpoints.
How can I be of service?
Now this guy, he'll basically transport you to other places across the lake here. So that's going to be important so you don't have to swim the whole thing. But if you're a Lord of the Rings veteran, you've certainly swam your fair share of Lake Evendim. So let's talk first about this.
What can I do for you?
Fresh blood. You may be just what we need to begin reclaiming the Eastern Estates. Alright, so lots of quests here to begin with. Alright, let's do it.
Would you do something for me?
So it looks like he's going to be sending me to different places to travel to. We often keep in touch with the elves of Rivendell. One called Barakin I consider a close friend. A letter I received from him not long ago indicated that trouble was afoot within the Trollshaws, and he was seeking my advice. I worry for him. He has a small camp to the far east of here in the Trollshaws just beyond the last bridge from the Lowlands. Would you go to him and learn what troubles him? So again, he's more of a segue guy, sending you to different regions if you are doing this on level.
Stay a moment.
We have just gotten word from Rivendell that Master Elrond wishes to speak with you. I know not what about, but I have found it best not to keep a powerful elf lord waiting.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Alright, the land to the east of here is called the Field of Twilight. Within it are the ruins of several ancient estates. These places were once home to powerful families within the kingdom. They grew grain and raised animals, used to feed the city and provided work for many people. Now they are disgraced by robbers, overtaken by nature, desecrated by goblins, and even now serves as a camp for the force from Angmar. It is an affront to all who draw their heritage from the shores of this lake. I have detailed in this journal note about the estates and the threats availing them. Please take it and read from it as you explore the Field of Twilight. It will guide you if you choose to help us reclaim these ancient ruins.
Would you do something for me?
When I stayed in Estelden, I made friends with a group of Earthkin that lived not far from the refuge. They were holding out valiantly against the oppression of Angmar, seeing what we have gone through here. I think of them and wonder if they are well. If you would like, go and find out if they are. I am sure there is work to be done there. Their camp is just north of Estelden, just beyond the Ram Duith. Alright, and we got a quest item here in the journal. Tham Nambarth is the nearest of the ruined estates and our first priority. While the threats to it are not great, they must not be trivialized in their importance, for Tham Nambarth is being reclaimed by nature itself. Tham Nambarth was once a great hall. You can see that in what still stands today. This will not be the case for long though, and not because of looters or goblins. It is the ivy. It grows deep into the cracks in the walls and slowly pushes the bricks apart until nothing is left standing. It is also threatened by a source that itself is not threatening. A herd of elk has settled within its walls. They are not a problem of themselves, however. Soon they will be predators. They will bring predators, wolves, hungry robbers, wargs, and goblins from the northern hills. Alright. A lot of reading there. So here is Calenglad. Now before I speak with him, I do want to read I do want to read the letter from Aragorn back from the Trollshaw season so we can kind of remember what was going on in that questline. Calenglad, it has been too many years. Young I was when I last stood with you at Men Irain. Before the tomb of Elendil, my forefather and I bid you farewell. Many roads have I traveled since that day, and many evils fought, but the path now beneath my feet and the foes arrayed before me are more dangerous than ever I have faced. The time has come for strength. The light of Narsil must be rekindled. You know of what I speak, Calenglad. The Silithar must be recovered. I am ready to take up the burden that has been set before me, but Gwyndeth must give me her approval or that readiness will mean nothing. The bearer of this letter acts as my agent and speaks with my voice. Verify the authenticity of its carrier in the common way of the Dunedain. Evendim and Nenwell are in my thoughts, Calenglad. I hope that all is well. Aragorn, son of Arathorn, Lord of the Dunedain. So Aragorn is basically saying that he is ready to rekindle Narsil and reclaim his rightful role as King of Gondor, but he needs a certain jewel before he can reforge the sword, which may be found here within Evendim. So that's where we are with that. So let's do this first.
What can I do for you?
What is that you have there? A letter from Aragorn? Let me see it. What is it you call yourself? Kippen? I'm sorry, but this note is not enough. Tomb robbers have plundered the vaults and tombs of Annúminas, seeking to despoil the heritage of the Dunedain. This could be a forgery intended to relax our guard. Nay, I am afraid I cannot trust the words of this letter. How am I to know you are true? Deeds, not words, matter to me.
What can I do for you?
You put me in a difficult situation, Kippen. I cannot in good conscience help you without first administering a test of your character. But if you are indeed sent by Aragorn, any delay is an affront to my lord. I will not make this decision alone. Render your aid to the rest of my brethren, to Estil, Forcon, and Nainthmon. Once they are satisfied that you are indeed of good character and do not have any villainous motives, I will consider your petition once more. You will find my fellow rangers here at Tinnudir. If, however, you prove false, I will have you cast into the lake with any of your robber friends that I catch. Alright. And let's continue finally with the epic quests.
How can I be of service?
Lyrdan and Golodir sent you, did they? There must be more than we thought to be the growing presence of the Angmarin then. I am glad then that they have sent a proven hero to help.
How can I be of service?
The Angmarin presence in Annúminas is most disturbing, and hearing the news you brought me, I think that it is best place to search for Amarthael. She cannot yet have gone too deep into the ruined city, and we cannot let her go any further. I will let you bring 5 of my men with you. Whatever you do, you must come back with information about her plans. This is most urgent for the Dunedain and for Eriador. We cannot let the lidless eye have any more influence in this region. Speak with me again when you are ready to leave. Alright, so let's go ahead and do it. Why not? Are you ready to search for Amarthael? My men have been ordered to protect you no matter the cost.
Suspecting that Amarthael, the champion of Angmar, has come to Annúminas, a suspicion supported by the warning of the elf Lyrdan, the rangers of the north prepare to infiltrate the ruined city and put an end to her evil plans.
Alright, let's do it.
Are you ready?
Hurry, they were ready for us. We must push through if we are to find Amarthael before it is too late. Follow us. Let us proceed, watch for the foe. Go ahead and dismount and let's get started here. So we are storming Annúminas. Oh my gosh, it's kind of laggy. And these enemies are not very high level. Remember, I told you that this used to be a level 50 region, so I think these enemies originally were level 50, but now they're down to 37 or so, which is not bad. So we got some exploration deeds here that are happening. Let me go ahead and kill this guy. got a few more. We're just blasting through this. Alright. And there is Amarthiel herself. None can hope to stand against us. Welcome to Evendom, Kippen. Annúminas was once the shining jewel of the North Kingdom. From within its high walls, the kings of men kept watch over their lands. Gone, gone, all gone now. The kings in the Palantir, they used the people they protected. But fear not, Kippen, and my Dunedain friends, for I have brought the Palantir to Annúminas, and I will use it to look over my lands, as did the kings of old. That which was hidden from me will be found, and I shall look upon Amarthiel and despair, and all shall look upon Amarthiel. Come, my loyal servants, my black Númenóreans, there is much to be done within my new city. Deal with them, Morguldur. I tire of their intrusion. It will be done, Lady Amarthiel. So he is indeed level 51. So good for him. Right, and I got somebody healing me, so that's pretty nice. But I will kind of heal myself a little bit as well. I step out of that. Put a couple bleeds on him. And try to blast him up. Let me heal again, because I'm not getting any more heals from that other guy. So we'll do a little bit of that. Somebody interrupting. It's too late for me. Well, anyways, victory is ours, Kippen. Kippen, you have survived. Worry brought me hither, and I feared what I might find. I think he's done talking. Yes. We must return to Tinnudir, Kippen. I fear that Amarthiel has won this hour. We must plan our next move and quickly, so her victory will be short-lived.
Amarthiel, the champion of Angmar, has now also become its regent in the absence of Mordor. Under the lidless eye of Sauron, she has removed herself to the ruined city of Annúminas, seeking a power to strengthen her position. A dark time is coming for Eriador. A time which may only be averted through pain and grief.
Alright, so looks like Sarah Oakhart, aka Amarthiel, has taken up shop here in Tinnudir. Let me go ahead and unlock the stables here as well.
What can I do for you?
Alright, and then let me go back here into the city and talk to some people. There's plenty of talking to do.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Well, hold on. Let me speak with him first.
Greetings.
This is grave news indeed. I will send word to Elrond of Rivendell and to Golodir, my kinsman. We need help, and quickly, if Mordor is so deeply involved. Thank you for your help with this, and for dispatching one of Amarthiel's black Númenórean lieutenants. We have made a strike, but unless we follow it up with one more, sure, Amarthiel will surely recover from it and seek to crush us utterly. Alright, so maybe one of these is good? I don't know. Not a big fan of any of these. And what have we got here? Deed bestowed. Alright, so we completed Book 9, it looks like. Alright, so let's start... Let me do this first, actually.
What do you need?
Have you yet been to the encampment of our brothers in the North Downs? Once fair Estelden still serves us honorably, even now as the base for our rangers to train and prepare as the forces of Angmar pour down from the northern wastes. Not that we don't need your help here, but you may wish to speak with Nather in Estelden. I've heard that matters there have become quite dire, as the orcs encamp in even greater numbers and threaten to overwhelm our people. Alright, and let's take a look at this.
How can I be of service?
There can be no greater insult than this, Kippen. For Angmar's foul regent to walk the stones that Elendil walked of old is an outrage for which there can be no forgiveness. Marthiel's minions may hold Annúminas for now, but the Dunedain will not rest until she and all her servants are swept from its courtyards and the very flagstones wiped clean from their taint. While you were away, a visitor came to Tinnudir. His name is Lyrdan, and he is an elf of great reputation. My friend Golodir spoke very highly of him in our youth, though I had not met him before now. He has given us the use of the mustering room in the keep here in Tinnudir, and says that he has information about a Marthiel that will be of use to us. He asked for you personally, Kippen. Hear what he has to say, and I pray you will return to me with some secret lore of the elves that may aid us in this battle. Turn right as you enter the keep, and you will find Lyrdan's room atop of the stairs. Alright. Let me speak with a few more rangers here.
Stay a moment.
Calanglad is a wise ranger who has seen many summers, and I trust his judgment as my own. If he is not convinced of your honesty, I remain unconvinced as well. North of Tinnudir, in Tern Fornek, is an ancient stone overlook standing watch atop one of the tallest hills. Jabe Grimshaw, leader of one of the robber bands that has caused us so much trouble, plans his band's activity from its heights. If you seek to prove yourself to me in Calanglad, you will put an end to Jabe Grimshaw. You will find Barad Roth, the flat stone platform atop the tall hills of Tern Fornek, northeast of Tinnudir and north of Tham Ornan. You will find Jabe there as well. Alright. And then let me come in through here. Jump and talk to this bad boy.
Stay a moment.
I am not as suspicious of your identity as Calanglad, but I will do as he wishes. You must prove to me that you have an honest heart and are not allied with those who seek to plunder my Dunedain heritage. Jetsam sometimes washes on the shores of this island from out in the lake, and the tomb robbers seek it out in search of jewels and other valuable trinkets. These pieces once belonged to the law-abiding people of Arnor and to the kings of Annúminas. We cannot allow the robbers to get their hands on any more of them. Follow the island's western shore northward, Kippen, and look for the Jetsam among the reeds. I would be interested in seeing any damp pottery shards you can recover. Beware of the tomb robbers, for they seek the same things, though for very different reasons. Return to me when you have gathered enough fragments, and I will see if you have recovered anything of interest. Alright, and then finally, there is someone here. Guess that
Would you
guy.
do something for me?
You say you have been sent here by Aragorn? Sure you have. And I am a Verdui last king. Calanglad is right not to trust you, if you ask me. Still, I am not going to turn down a helping hand. If you can convince me that you are not a robber trying to make off with precious relics of the Dunedain, I will put in a good word for you with Calanglad. But you will not have it easy. Bats and Barghest have begun creeping into Parth Aduil in the fields of Fornost, from the fields of Fornost. And we rangers have been too busy dealing with the tomb robbers of Evendin to drive off the creatures. Head east towards Fornost, defeat the winged bats and their fell hounds in Path Anduil, and return to me with your word of your deeds. Alright, so that is everything for now. I think what I'm going to do is go take care of some of the quests in the other maps, like this sent me to the Trollshaws, to Rivendell, and some other places. So I want to take care of those real quick, so that's what I'll be doing in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Be sure to leave a like on this video, and I'll see you next time.